Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Butler against Levine. Now here's Butler, guarded closer. Second chance shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
Rugged, tough-nosed attitude Butler brings to this squad. I mean, it's commendable. He works hard and expects his teammates to match his effort.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Pass to DeRozan. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine's shot is off. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the line.
DeRozan passes the ball. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. There's the pick. Kick out to Levine. On the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Bradley. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Outside, Levine. Bradley passes. Oh, what a beautiful point.
Did you see that? Great. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Butler on the way. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Adebayo with the screen on Levine. Butler passes to Adebayo. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Tucker. DeRozan passes to Bradley.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Butler against Levine. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Butler. The tray. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Great when you think about Jimmy Butler. It sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming into work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are gonna come from it.
And Butler Greg in his previous stop sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Vincent. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Okpala in at the four-man position. Here's Vincent. Last game out, he had 14. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Brown outside. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Green. With the crossover.
Miami foul. Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Derrick Jones. Alex Caruso comes in for Brown. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Lowry passes to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got his first points of the game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. And the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Tucker. And the shot falls short this time.
That movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago. They lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. And to see these 2 shouldering the burden, carrying their teams, almost makes your back sore, huh, Shaq?
No, stop it. Might have to get him some of that icy hot. Man up.
You might just, couldn't hurt. And let's shift focus now to the featured matchup with the Chicago Bulls, who find themselves in a close one.
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles, and you can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. We had to play two ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got DeRozan, also Bradley out there. Levine is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. The first free throw is good.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Now here's Butler, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
3 points.
Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Levine kicks the ball. Pass to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bradley is screen on Butler. And Levine, here we go.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Over Adebayo. That one wide left. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Robinson passes to Lowry. And here's Tucker. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And the connection Butler has with his teammates, he knows when they're going to throw it his way.
Butler against Levine. Bradley sets the pick for Levine. That one falls. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Pass to Butler. Over Levine. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading. Dishes it to DeRozan. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Fades. They get it again. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. Now, Hero. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes to Dedmon. And that one, good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Headshot off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Heat, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler out there with Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Wow, his first triple of the second half, goes in 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact for me.
Hero on the wing. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. He kicks the ball. Passes to Levine. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry dishes to Butler. Adebayo with the screen on DeRozan. Butler. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 5. Ball with it. Butler covering. Johnson against Butler. Johnson, the pass to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. That's 12 points for Zach Levine.
Domination from Levine. I mean, finding his finish despite the contact.
Butler up top. DeRozan defending. Trying to get open is Adebayo. That one drops for him.
What? Butler with the big-time play. He's never scared of the moment.
Lowry against Ball. The pass to Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Now here's Butler. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago leading by 8. And Johnson now top of the key. He dishes it to White. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
Bradley's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for White. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And it's DeRozan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Tucker. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
It's evident that Tucker likes trying his luck inside. He has the size, weight, toughness, and touch to be effective.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic shoulder like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
.26 seconds left in the 4th. Butler against Levine. In the corner, it's Robinson. Oh, good on the triple. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Third team foul.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point game.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Substitution for the Bulls.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Brown. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.